So it's Comic Relief launch day.
Yes.
Now you brought. Is it swag or merch?
I think it's swag and merch.
Well, look, it's swag if you've nicked it.
Oh, okay. Definitely merch then.
Okay, all right.
Definitely merch.
You can't steal it because it's yours. This is nice stuff.
Oh, I know. It's all these
very
brilliant. We
important.
can get them at TK Maxx.
Look
I
at
bought them. I don't know what size your children are, but these are all for you and your team.
Well, we'll just make them wear them regardless.
They're Aardman characters. Look, there's Wallace, there's Gromit, there's various chickens.
They're very beautiful. Can I just say...
They're very sweet.
Because we do lots of merch for Carfest, and I've been through 21 Carfest festivals of merch.
Yeah.
And these feel... It's all about the T-shirt material. It's whether they're cool... And you want that kind of American kind of feel to a T-shirt, and that's because of where they get their cotton from and how they farm and harvest their cotton. And it's
exactly.
all soft.
No, and all of these are beautifully sourced because we're trying to take care of people
really?
all the way around
so that's
the world.
part of the deal, is it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. That's for you. A great big blue jumper.
Oh my gosh!
Oh,
I'm
look
looking
at that
right now.
You look so like Wallace now. As you're getting older, look, and they've all got red noses on.
See, I'm happy.
Oh, God alive. What I'm worried about now is that everybody's going to stop listening to your show, go straight to TK Maxx, not hear what I'm saying for the rest of the time.
Well, job half done.
Yeah.
Well begun is half done.
Okay.
Very
All right.
well begun is almost completely done. I mean, we can have a chat about... Apparently, you're freshly, newly married.
Newly married, yeah. I know. It's quite nice.
How long were you courting for?
Courting for 31 years.
Just to make sure.
Yeah, just to be absolutely
I know you don't want to
certain.
dive into this too much, but just from a psychological point of view, what makes somebody... Why not, of course, but why after 31 years?
Well, do you know, I'm in a period of transition.
Okay, go on.
Just moved from Notting Hill to Hampstead. Children all
Up the
left
hill.
home.
Yes.
Thought, there's a possibility that I'm just going to dwindle downhill. Thought if I got married, we'd charge into new, higher slopes of pleasure.
Yeah, the irony of that conversation is that Hampstead is higher up than Notting Hill.
Yeah.
Because there isn't really a hill in Notting Hill. I mean, because you've made
there is when you're as old as me.
Yeah, there's a hill everywhere.
Everything's a hill.
Yeah.
Yeah, the terror of the staircase. But
why it's called Notting Hill? Maybe there was a hill there once upon a time. Because Primrose Hill, that all comes from the lake in Regent's Park, doesn't it?
Yeah, something like that.
That's the excavated earth.
I shot on Primrose Hill in my first film.
Oh, come on. Tell us about this.
No. I'm just saying.
Which film?
Every bit of London now, when I travel round it,
For weddings?
it's kind of like just walking through a big set
Right.
for my movies. I get slightly traumatised everywhere I go because I think, oh no, that was that dreadful
Come a
filming
bit closer
day.
to the mic.
That was that dreadful
I
filming
wonder how
day.
responsible you have been for the uptick in UK tourism because of your movies. I bet it goes some.
A tiny bit, but then they're always disappointed because
there's no hill in
nobody looks like Hugh Grant as you wander around England. Not even Hugh Grant, who
anymore.
looks increasingly like, Sir Ian McKellen on a bad day.
Yes. You're coming in hot today. There's no wood in St John's Wood. Apparently, many disappointed tourists arrive in St John's Wood and other places like that. There's no bridge at Knightsbridge. There used to be.
Is there a Swiss cottage? I can't remember if there is or isn't a Swiss cottage.
I think so. Why would there be? Maybe it's just...
I think it might have been. I think there might be one. There might be that.
Well, hang on a minute. You're once again you're wandering off into Arsenal territory
This
again.
has got so little to do with Comic Relief.
Don't worry, we'll get back there.
On brief.
All right, Comic Relief. Let's get back to Comic Relief.
Yeah.
Okay, so Comic Relief. This year we have a question for you.
Yeah.
From Carfest.
Oh yeah.
Are we giving you the Aston Martin press car from Die Another Day, the Vanquish, or the 1984 vintage Airstream?
Yeah.
Which are we gifting you?
Well, have you been asking your listeners?
No, viewers as well, because we put it on Instagram.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I was thinking out there, and I was thinking, well, you can actually live in the Airstream,
Yeah.
die in the Aston Martin. I thought that's your choice.
Have you seen
Die
them?
Another Day.
Do you want to see them?
Have you got pictures?
Yeah, we got the video here. Here we go.
I mean,
Here we go.
Chris.
Here we go. Which of these would you rather win?
Yes.
This amazing Aston Martin V12 Vanquish.
God, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Look at it.
Hang on, though.
Aggressive silver. Oh. 7. That is fantastic.
Gorgeous vintage camper. Or,
Bloody hell.
check out the inside of the camper.
Oh my God.
which one you prefer.
That's bigger than your studio.
Yeah. Whichever one you pick to
I mean, obviously the answer's both, Chris.
Yeah, well, to be honest,
Obviously the answer's both.
It's a win-win because
Did you know that your cars so far have made us £1.6 million on Comic Relief?
That's okay.
And I mean, I was just hearing this fact the other day, was it? That if you give £5, we can get 50 meals for people who are hungry around the UK.
So do the maths there.
So do the maths there, and that means 16 million meals from that. So, I mean, in amongst the merriment, enormous gratitude.
So we've got to get the right one. We've got to get the right.
We've got to get the right one.
It's a win-win because whichever one you don't choose,
Yeah.
we're going to give to Children in Need in November.
Okay, that's fab.
And also Peter, who does both the shows,
Yes.
he's down. I said to him, well, you choose. He said, I ain't choosing. He said, no, wait, which would you choose, though? Which would you actually go for?
I mean, I'd definitely go for the Soda Stream. I'd definitely go for that one, only because I'm scared of fast cars. And,
Which would you go for,
because
Rachel?
I've worked...
I think I would have gone for the Airstream.
Yep.
But actually, I love the sound of the Aston Martin's engine.
Okay. Vassos, we know where you sit.
Yeah, I'm Aston Martin.
He's
all
Aston
the way.
Martin. all the way.
Okay, all right. Well, it's a very, very exciting
Do we know
choice.
what they're saying on Instagram yet? Have we got, I mean, they're all posting things in the comments. What else is going on? Come on, what
by the
happens
way-
from today?
So what happens from today is that, one, you can get your red noses.
Yeah.
And I've got some red noses here, by the way.
Now they change
Let's
year
just
on year.
give you a random red nose. Let's just see what that is, for instance, because there are 5 designs.
All right.
Oh, my God.
Like you didn't know.
Oh, what? Oh.
It's the golden nose.
It's the golden nose. There are golden
How do
ones.
you put them on? I don't know.
Yeah, you just... There we go.
Okay,
it's
okay.
on. Honestly, you look like a Greek god.
Oh.
Here are the other ones.
Yes.
Look, they're very pretty.
Oh, wow.
So that, go
Blue
online,
nose?
go to Amazon. There's a blue nose.
Have you ever done a brown nose?
Very sweet thing. My whole life. There's a very sweet
You read
thing
the
where
book.
there's a QR code, and when you go on that, there are lots of jokes online.
Nice.
So they're interactive. They're very pretty.
So
they're
this is
full
like
of laughter.
This is a sort of family box of 4, isn't it?
Family box of 4. So there's the noses, buy them. There's those T-shirts we gave you, buy them. They're great. But, I mean, I suppose the big thing
Yes,
today
come on.
is for people to start thinking whether they can think of something
To raise money.
To raise money, exactly. You know, to try and do a sponsored thing.
Yeah.
There's a lot of enthusiasm in the office that you should do a sponsored silence on the show. You should just be here, but not actually. Just stop talking for 3 hours and just see how popular that will be with your
go through the roof.
With your audience, go through the roof.
That's the problem.
You guys can do all the talking.
Yeah, 3.5
but,
hours.
you know, do something runny for money. Get sponsored of that. I mean, every parent, I do think, going to school and say, what's the school doing for Red Nose Day? Because most of the comedians in the UK say they became comedians because they were allowed to fool around on Red Nose Day.
Is it
So,
honestly?
as it were, plan something to do something funny for money.
All right, and then they can go to the website for ideas.
Yeah,
Is there what do they call them? They're not kits. They're work packs. What are they called when you send off for a?
Yeah, no, I don't know that you actually get them physically any longer,
come
but
on.
there are millions of ideas
Okay,
online.
a virtual.
Exactly. Virtual pack that'll give you hundreds of ideas, tell you what the money's for. I mean, I don't know about you, Chris, because you're so perky. It's a pretty tough world at the moment, and Comic Relief is still out there every single day, you know, making sure refugees don't drown, getting women out of violent situations at home, making sure that kids survive till their 5th birthday. I mean, honestly, if you ever feel powerless, Red Nose Day is the most powerful day of the year to change someone's life.
And if you're feeling down on yourself, then think about somebody else. And even if you don't like the idea of that because you just can't cope with it, try it, and it will get you over the line itself. It will pull you to where you want to be, to
and
a better
mental
place.
health, you know, such a huge issue. We started talking about this 30 years ago. Everyone, you know, people were just nuts or crazy or gloomy. But now we work doing so much brilliant work to
This
get
nose
people
is staying
out of
on
drops.
spookily well.
Yeah, I know.
Because
That's the
red
point.
nose technology, when you began,
Yeah.
the noses, they were everywhere. They were ubiquitous. Everybody went red nose crazy.
Yeah.
The big ones on the cars. but they all hurt. There were many A&E incidents. They
You put on the red nose and you got a red nose because they made you bleed.
Look, if you didn't rip your nose off in the process.
Yeah.
Then they were spongy. But you must be leading the world in stick-on-nose technology. Well, I mean, look at that now. Something else going on behind the nose here.
Yeah,
This
I
is
know.
sticking on no
It's
problem.
sticking on perfectly. It's completely recyclable. It's compostable.
It's like F1
It's
technology.
all those things, exactly.
know
It's
when they
the
can
Aston Martin.
Yes.
It's the Aston Martin of noses.
Not the Airstream. I see you are airing towards the Aston Martin now.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness me, look at this. This is unbelievable. This is true. This is 100% true.
What's
Currently, it's exactly 50-50
Oh,
on
that
Instagram.
is.
Isn't that interesting?
Is ridiculous.
That's so interesting, isn't it?
Oh, okay. That's the kind of some people. That's like the split in life, isn't it, between people who love comfort and people who love fear.
But when you're doing audience research, right, if 50% of the people that you survey, love something, if 50% hate something, you've got a massive hit on your hands.
Yeah.
It's when you get in the grey area.
Yeah,
That's
oh,
where
is
you
that
don't
right?
want to
Okay.
be.
Well, I'm happy for children in need, but I hope that we get the best one.
All right, cool, super cool. Well, you're going to get one of them. That's for sure, no doubt about that. Can we just say the last time you were in wasn't that long ago?
Yeah.
And you were here to talk about Genie, your Christmas movie, which I watched. We all watched. Richard, that was a great film.
Oh, you're so sweet.
No, but it really was a great film. I know that you folded your arms now. You're a bit, I don't know, you're always uncomfortable about me telling you how great you are. But it was, I thought, it's not a cinema thing, but it's a Richard Curtis thing. And I always thought, this is a full-on, feel-good. You want your, what's it called? The biggest film that we watch at Christmas, yours.
Oh, Love Actually.
Yeah, if Love Actually did Christmas movies per se, it would be Genie. I thought it was great. I love the twist.
Yeah.
The twist, you can have as many wishes as you like.
Yeah. Exactly. In fact, we cut a bit out. We cut the comic relief bit out of the film, which was a real shame because at the very end,
Right.
she said, "What are your last 3 wishes?" And he said, end world poverty, solve climate change. But when we watched it, it felt a bit worthy. So I cut that bit out. But today I'm feeling worthy and we can.
But nobody would
do
have cared
good
if you'd have
things.
left. And also, we did watch Love Actually again at Christmas.
Oh,
and
no. Oh, no. Here we go.
Go on.
Did you like it? Is it okay?
Oh,
I haven't
mate,
seen it for a
gets
while.
Better. You forget how much. Do you remember that Bob Altman film, Shortcuts?
Of course I do. That was one of my inspirations.
Because it's not dissimilar, is it?
Yeah.
There's
and Nashville,
there's
was
so
another
much
one.
going
Yeah.
on. There's so much going on in Love Actually. It is a stunning piece
Well,
of
you're
work.
very, very sweet. But the thing in my life that I've been proudest of, obviously, is all this stuff we've done together on Comic Relief.
All right, so Comic Relief, we were
Decades.
talking yesterday about the Snottery back in 1993, which was my first appearance, honour of being asked to get involved in Comic Relief. And it was every hour, and we had this big vat of snot. It was like the lottery, but it wasn't the National Lottery. It was the National Snottery, and you didn't have lottery balls. You had red noses as balls, and it was still it was a tombola, and I had to delve into the snot once an hour, pull out a ball, and somebody phoned in on a premium phone number, won something funny for money.
Yes. There we go.
Pizza.
Those were in the days before, as it were, text technology and everything,
I know,
wasn't it? Do
but
you remember?
imagine how much the
I mean, the
Snottery
first
could
Comic
raise
Relief,
now.
you had to send your money in via coach and horses. But now it's got so easy. You just text in. It's so weird. I'm still, we've reached 1.5 billion, Chris.
Control room round of applause, please, if you don't mind. Here we go. That's 1.5 billion pounds. Okay. And a billion is 1,000 million, and the difference, if you can't sort of get your head around the difference between a million and a billion, Vassos.
A million seconds is round about 11 days.
Right.
And a billion seconds is 32 years.
What?
That's the difference.
Wow, you're clever. That's how long it took me to decide
And just
whether to get married.
the problem that the billion has with the million is it just sounds too similar.
Yeah.
Billion should go for a name change.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't sound so much more, does it?
But now that we've told people that, forget and just think about the difference that £5 can make.
Yeah, no, 100%.
That's the point.
Peter Davey was listening to the show yesterday. He listens most mornings. God bless him. Don't know why. Must be part of his therapy.
He's had a bad haircut, by the way. Poor chap.
And he said he thinks he might bring back the Snottery for the TV show this year. Why not? Why wouldn't you bring it back? Not with me.
Really? Okay. Well, God bless him. I mean, the TV show is going to be really great. It's going to be quite emotional because it's the last one that Len is presenting.
Right. Oh, so Lenny is hosting the last one.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
But he, actually, it's quite funny because he was saying yesterday, I saw him and he said, I think I'll do an appeal next year. So he's not, as it were, he's not leaving
hanging
the
up his
house.
boots.
He's actually sitting on the couch, exactly. But we've got a lot of funny stuff as usual. The great thing about doing Comic Relief is new things become famous.
Yeah.
You've got new things to parody, new things to do sketches about. The host lineup, which apparently I cannot reveal,
Well,
is
it's pretty much on Instagram.
very luscious. And, if it's the most impressive one we've ever had.
There's a video up on YouTube and Instagram.
Yeah.
With the host on.
No, those are just
those
are just some people who've
that
been
happen to
funny.
present TV shows and be on this
we go.
Comic Relief video.
Yeah.
I didn't know. So Lenny, thank goodness. So Lenny's going to say goodbye. He's not. So he's doing a Jurgen Klopp. He's here till the end of the season.
Yeah, he's here till the end of the season.
All right,
exactly.
Cool. Anything else? Anything else, Vassos? Anything else, Rachel?
What sponsored thing are you going to do?
Yes, Richard Curtis. Apart from organising the whole damn thing.
Running the show.
It's not enough producing the show, is it? Well, I don't know. I tell you what, because I've never ever worn anything apart from black or dark blue.
Right.
Okay.
In my life, I'm the most conservative dresser in the world. I think I might dress in red and get all my friends to sponsor me for that.
Like it.
My favourite one ever was when we stuck my son's Spike to the front door with gaffer tape.
Nice.
And then FaceTimed his godparents and said, we're going to leave him here strapped to the door, this 11-year-old, unless you give us 100 quid.
Hard cash.
Yeah, exactly.
So it was a stick-up?
We made a fortune.
Original stick-up.
Oh, an actual stick-up.
Actual stick-up. This is a stick-up.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Okay. No, that's super cool. All right,
cruelty to children in order to avoid cruelty to children.
What about my odd shoes to school day? Do you remember that?
Oh, no. You've had so many bad ideas that I've had to pretend I liked and then just quietly forgotten about.
Most of the ones you've used have been other people's via me. Same old story. No, so on Comic Relief Day, all kids, you've got to wear odd shoes to school.
Oh, that's very good.
Come on.
That is very good. And then, pay 2 quid for the privilege of walking in.
Left on the right on the left, as long as it doesn't hurt your feet too much.
That's a gorgeous idea.
Come on.
Yeah. Oh, can I just say that all teachers, all parents listening,
odd schools to shoot.
Yeah,
because it's simple, it's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can wear a high heel on one foot, a sneaker on another foot. You can wear one backwards. Come on, it's all the fun.
I tell you, that's the best idea I've heard in 37 years, which is how long we've been doing
because
it.
Shoe shops just show the one, so people can't nick him. You could actually steal one of one and one of another, and you say, "I'm committing Comic Relief crime."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that would be fantastic. Remember, how many people are there in the country now? 65?
No, there's more apparently. 70 odd apparently.
70
odd million.
Right, and your audience is what, 50 million?
I'd say
60.
60 million listening. If each person gives a fiver, that's 300 million, and we'll get up to 2 billion.
But
so
seriously,
let's
go with the odd skills to shoot, because everybody can do it. It's
okay.
easy. Or tie your laces together to school. No, teachers have to go with the laces tied together and odd shoes, and kids go odd shoes.
Okay, we've got it.
Done.
Oh, we've cracked it.
All right, anything else before you go?
No, just say, watch the TV show, buy the things, buy the nose, do odd school to Chris Evans' shoe day.
Yeah.
Those are all the things that I would recommend. Oh, wait, though, there is a show that we're doing at the Palladium, by the way.
Oh, stop it.
Yeah, no, go online.
You keep throwing
type
these
in
shows in, don't you?
Comic Relief Palladium. Well, it's just lots of brilliant comedians hosted by Lenny. Whole new generation, but Rosie Jones, Aisling B, lots of things like that. I would definitely
out with the old, in with the new, live
in
front of you.
Live in front of you. I'll be in the audience.
Got it. Love it. Richard Curtis, thank you very much. Round of applause for Richard Curtis, please. Control. Round of applause for the legend that is. Hurrah! Richard!